Hello there, yes, Matthew Miller here, and you people are going to wonder why I have this up here. And yes, there's a game that's called here the Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle Professional game play trailer. And yes, I'm a gainer. It's probably the first time I've ever saying this on my Eco Livery video, and the reason why I'm doing this video because in the upcoming days, I am going to make a video playing through the game. And each video is going to be about me playing the game for about 30 minutes max. Then I'm going to do about 15 minutes of my conclusion as well. But I might actually do 5 minutes intro and 10 minutes conclusion. So the reason why I got this out there because I want to use this game as a tool for education and what we can bring into this world because I know this game is going to be offering us something as well. And yes, I know you people are going to get a lot of flack because, oh, are you playing games? Well, me, yes, I know I have said it before. I have been a gamer for at least 26 years since I was 9 years old. So, well, let's just get to what I'm going to be showing you. I ain't going to have the sound off because it does show some music, so I'm going to go for it. Looks dirty, oh, and he's coughing, and boy, because all the air is so polluted, and man, it's not nice breathing polluted air, and it's not nice, and he looks like he's going to go and digging through some trash. Well, and yeah, this place looks like it's done. It's all messy and that though. And boy, it'll be good to have like a community garden over there to make the place look beautiful and that though. Rather than having junk left and lying around, that'd be awesome. Have like a community or marketplace around there, that'd be awesome. That's my opinion. And boy, so smelly and so polluted, even flies would swarm around you. Yeah, it's so disgusting. Yes. And yeah, some people of course would dive in trash because just to dive and try to get some fur or something that might be worth in value because some other people don't want it. So and you can see someone's brought in like a house out of containers as well. Well, of course, you can actually buy your house out of containers, but there's a fellow that made a video to find out that containers you also use metal, but of course you can recycle our containers as well and make a beautiful house out of containers. Yeah, our containers. Yes, so let's continue forward. Looks lovely, is it? And yes, it looks like using the recycling machine or something, turning that metal into like scrap as well, into into blocks, and looks like she's making candle wax. Wow, and that's awesome. And yes, me, I'm also a beekeeper myself, and yeah, you can make candles out of bee wax, and like this lady is making up some candles. Well, and boy, look at that dump. It's like, let's go back a little bit. A little bit, yep. Look at that dump. It's trash. And man, I have an idea. You can actually make a garden. A garden, yep. And there's actually even got a community voting board, which I will get to that soon enough. But having a landfill, man, yep, that's why I call it smelly landfills. And yet they know they want to make a change. And yet there's community board. They got ideas on the board which change they want to make. So of course they would want a place that looks beautiful as well and it's been turned into a marketplace. And yeah, I know it's all conquering it, but it's better than like a marketplace, and that's a better idea. And looks like they got containers to store their things, so they might have it all stored away, those in themselves, for they will use it next time. They might sell it for another day. So yeah, and look like, oh, let's miss that bit. And yeah, even as a like a work area, like I want to build something, and there's like a person like chatting there, just or having a chat or coming up with ideas, and boy, and look like as far as recycling something, turn into like little blocks or something, and they might use it for something that will become useful. So, and yeah, there's a boating thing as well, and boy, a community garden. Let's go back again. And yet, all that area was trashed, and after they sort of made a boat, a beautiful garden. Yeah, a beautiful garden, and then life just flourished. And boy, wow. And boy is like loving life, birds, and boy, it's beautiful. And look like this lady's coming up with some ideas in that though, and look like she's drawing on her like that little pad or something, or a tablet. And look like she's drawing up something. It looks like a little vacuum cleaner. What it is for. And she's like gonna build something with this futuristic machine there. What is it? And she just built it like a vacuum cleaner, and here, building a house, make it look nice. And like a junkyard turned to like a nice growing community, a community garden. And nice, making a beautiful neighborhood beautiful. And you know you got some wind in that though. And yes, they're maybe good on a small scale, but trying to run it on a larger scale is not always a good idea. You just only want wind and solar just to run a virtual house area. And if you end up producing more, you might even sell some or give it away or something. And that's the trailer there. The Eco Lifestyle, the Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle Expansion Pack. And yes, you people I know are going to be criticizing what I'm doing. Feel free, because I know I'm going to be. And now I'm back there.
Finally, back home in beautiful Evergreen.
And she is coughing because of all the pollution.
Harper?
And it's all trash.
What happened to this place?
We can make it beautiful.
Do they actually like living like this? You go to university for a few years and the whole town falls in love with trash.
Yeah, you go to university for a few years and the town full like trash. Well, you know why? Because you don't achieve much through university.
Okay, that's happening.
Unless getting yourself on big debt as well, and that's what university always gets you. Debt. Debt.
They may be okay with it, but I know we can do better.
Why have sex in a dumpster? It's just dirty and unhygienic. You wouldn't do that in real life, have sex in a dumpster. Well, I could ramble about it, so let's just move on.
I just have to show them how. First step, reduce my eco footprint. Solar panels, wind turbines.
Well, your eco footprint. Well, do you know what what eco really is? Well, let's go through the eco etymology. Etymology means from French eco. That's from the French word means, and from the Latin, eco means means it's from the Latin oiko, means from ancient Greek. Oikos means house, household. So it means a house. Means to say, well, I need to reduce my house footprint. That's what eco really is. A house. So that's what eco actually is. Eco, yeah.
A few more updates and I'm off the grid.
Yeah, well, it's good to be off grid and be independent. That's awesome. And being off grid is actually awesome. Not having to pay power bills, and that's awesome as well. And having a garden be self-sufficient, self-sustaining. Yeah, that's what the true meaning of sustainability is. Means be able to sustaining yourself. Like, unlike the agenda dreamers, like trying to get you into jam-packed cities as well, and they call it sustainable. Well, not from my point of view. Try and force people into city, you call that sustainable? I think not. And yeah, eco means house footprint. Reduce your means that's like your house footprint. Well, should you reduce it? Well, it depends how your house is. Yeah, and you probably know what eco really is. And
feels better already. Now the hard part. Getting my neighbors to want a cleaner, more sustainable city too. Fortunately, my buddy Knox is a real advocate for the eco lifestyle. Rude flex, I know, but go with it. He's done some great work pushing neighborhood action plans, like a water shutoff day. He's a little hard on you if you don't participate, though.
Yeah, that's what the greenies do. That's what they do. Oh, if you don't go along with this plan, you're a climate denier. And say, well, she says, well, we get a lot of rain, so that's what this woman's thinking. How about we want to cut down water consumption? Well, we get a lot of rain, and we should be all good with water. And besides, from Devateris on primary water, and to know that the earth between the earth crust and the mantle, there's actually water between it. And that's where all the water that goes from the ocean into there, and that's why when volcanoes run, that's why you get the lahars, and that's evidence of primary water. And also Libya had also made man-made river man-made river over Libya from Muammar Gaddafi, and he actually brought water to his town, he actually even made agriculture possible in Libya. Which he made it possible, which it was impossible before, and he never borrowed a dime for other countries. So let's just continue for what the game says.
Okay. Sorry, Diane. Knox is campaigning to change this barren lot into a community garden.
Yeah.
He's got big dreams.
Community garden, and yes, having a community garden is always a good idea. And which I will go through that as well as I play the game. And of course, having a community garden is always a good idea because you actually feed in the community, and you actually gain the local economy self-sustaining, so you don't have to depend on other areas. And that's a good idea, having a community garden.
Of growing sustainable food, like vertical gardens that take...
Yes, sustainable foods, and yet to be a self-sustaining community. A garden, that's what a garden is all about. Community gardens all about having that.
Less space to grow more, or harvesting insects for a crunchy alternative to meat.
Huh.
But it's full evergreen.
Yeah, well, sorry people, just got lost. Gotta try and find it. Where is it? Yeah. Huh. Just bear with me, people. I got a bit lost. There we go.
Insects for a crunchy alternative to meat.
Alternative to meat. Well, EA, I just hope you're not promoting us to eat insects. That's the thing. Of course, do you know what what that is based off? Let's go there. Wish to say to all, eat bugs. And you know what it's all about. Agenda 21 people and EA, and of course that documentary conspiracy, they're trying to get us to start eating dairy, start eating meat or something. They're trying to tell us that agriculture is bad, and this is really a war on meat, people. This is really a war on meat. So, EA, I hope you're not really promoting that. Because if I'm going to go through the gate, I'm going to be sure they're eating a good steak. That's the thing. I will not let them be. I'm not going to be getting to be a vegetarian. I'm going to be sure eating anything that's non-vegetarian. And yet, the New Zealand government is decided to destroy the farming sector. And yet, if the sheep and beef convert to forestry on a nationwide scale at just half the rate it has occurred in the Wairara this last year, it would be no sheep and beef farms left by 2050. That's from the Gisborne farmer. They're trying to get rid of farms, people. They want us eating bugs. And yet, according to that, they want to reduce livestock emissions, which is all based on Agenda 21. This is from the World Economic Forum, and they want to get us to start eating meat. That's what it's all about. And that's why it's the time that, to say no to this, say no to that. They don't, and we ain't going to be eating bugs, people. They don't want to tell us, say that these are all healthy and these are all nutritious. It's just to get us eating bugs, because that's what communism always brings. And it's just absolutely disgusting, people. I don't know why, EA, you're promoting this. I hope you are not promoting it. That's the thing.
But it's not up to him.
It shouldn't be up for everyone. It shouldn't be.
Up to the people.
And, up for the people. And, if it was up for the people, I'll be voting against eating bugs. I'll be voting against it.
And it looks like they voted for a community makerspace.
A makerspace, and we can make things as well. And, you can both, a maker's area.
He'll get over it.
You say he doesn't like it? Well, you can, a makerspace, you can, make what you like to make.
A makerspace is great. We don't have to throw away everything just because we don't want it anymore. Upcycle it. I love me some homegrown, ultra-organic, fresh farm-to-table fizzy juice. And these hand-dipped artisan candles are selling faster than they burn. All these makers have gotten the attention of the local entrepreneur, Bess. She's asking others to invest in her next big...
And this is showing capitalism, people. Capitalism. And they're saying socialism is the idea, but the answer to having a cleaner and sustainable society? Capitalism.
Adventure. Bess works from home as a civil designer. She invents products that help move the world toward a brighter future. She recycles found objects for parts and then uses this awesome fabricator to make them. This thing is fire! I gotta try it!
Looks like having a machine that makes things for you sometimes, it can go wrong. Artificial intelligence? No, thank you.
I'll leave that part to Bess.
And having to grow your own food is always lovely, and that's the most sustainable thing you can do for yourself, is to grow your own food. And if you want to do it for a community, build a community garden. And I know a friend that's in town that they actually have built a community garden, and it is great, and he invites people to come wherever they choose and say, and they actually make their own pizza.
Her inventions are going to make this community a beacon of sustainability. Big changes can start small. With just a little effort, you can impact your world too.
And I'll say, and we want to, and And do know this game also promotes capitalism as well. Free market capitalism, where you can make stuff and sell it and you make a quick buck. And it also helps you and other people as well if they choose to want to buy it. And that's what capitalism is always about. Free market is also about making stuff, selling it, if the people want it or not. So it's up for the people to decide, and we shouldn't be letting the government or the UN decide on the people's choice. It's always up for the people. Always. And for me, I am going to be playing through this game for 30 minutes. And I might be doing a 5-minute intro and 10-minute conclusion. So it's going to be up to 45 minutes in total for the video. And I might even try to do a premiere as well and see how it goes and see if many people watch it. So I might do a premiere, see how it goes. So what people, this is Nathan Miller on Eco Living, sign off, and I'll see you next time in the gameplay.